the newest and biggest influence in Charlie's life. You kind of all arrived at the same time. And you too, Erika, you lied to my face as we sat down in that hotel and we spoke for 4 hours. But I want to be clear, it was different. You see, with Charlie, I could forgive him. We were always like brother and sister. We went on tours thereafter. But you didn't do it, when you lied, you didn't do it out of naivety.
That is the energy Candace Owens brought into this mess. Not doubt, not caution, but a full public indictment. And now the newest online claim pushing this feud into overdrive is the allegation that Erika Kirk allegedly paid an ex to stage a proposal before the Charlie Kirk love story ever became part of her public image. The claim is explosive, highly shareable, and still publicly unproven, but online, unproven rarely slows anything down.
I'm engaged. We'll try it again. Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of The Charlie Kirk Show. Joining me is the most special guest, my fiance, Erika. Welcome to The Charlie Kirk Show.
And that's why this story is hitting so hard. The public version of Erika and Charlie was always packaged like destiny. The engagement, the chemistry, the special guest, my fiance reveal, the clean romance arc. But once Candace and online critics started pulling at the edges, the conversation shifted from love story to story management. Viewers stopped asking whether the relationship looked sweet and started asking whether it looked curated.
That's the funny thing is it's so interesting because when we were sitting there, I fell in love with how brilliant he was to be able to articulate what he believed in. And when he said, I'm not going to hire you, I'm going to date you, I knew that was the Lord, because there were so many times where I said, my future husband that's out there, he will literally, it will be, the only reason why I look up is because the Lord says to look up, and that was something to look up to when someone's like, I'm going to date you.
That suspicion got even louder when critics began revisiting Erika's own backstory in public statements. A viral round of commentary focused on her remarks about her dating history, while Candace's broader audience kept building the case that the public version of Erika did not fully match the archived version. None of that proves the proposal allegation on its own. But in internet culture, once people think the origin story has cracks, every romantic milestone suddenly looks like branding.
In a recent CBS interview, Erika was asked what she would like to say to Owens about the conspiracy theories Owens has been spreading about her late husband's death. Erika Kirk's answer was short. Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop.
By this point, the story was no longer just about the allegation. It had become a live power struggle between two women fighting to define reality in public. Erika's message was simple: stop. Candace's response was basically the opposite. I'm not stopping, and I'm not backing off. That tension turned what could have been a passing rumor cycle into a serialized internet feud with every new clip treated like fresh evidence.
Conversation, and I was not asked throughout that conversation to stop. And to the contrary, I shared information that I had, and I got information from them.
Right.
Ways to answer your question, other than saying she did not ask me or request for me to stop in person. And when we spoke about that moment, she felt that Barry Weiss was being Barry Weiss.
And this is where the internet split in two. One side said Candace was doing what legacy media would never do, asking hard questions, pushing contradictions, refusing to accept polished grief at face value. The other side said she was monetizing suspicion and turning a widow into a bingeable villain. That disagreement is the real engine here, because scandal videos do not run on proof alone, they run on audience permission.
No, this is righteous anger, because this is not okay. It's not healthy. This is a mind virus. And so my message to them is to stop. To stop.
Erika calls it a mind virus, but the reason these stories spread is bigger than one feud. Online audiences are now trained to read relationships the way they read campaigns, brand launches, or influencer rebrands. Was the chemistry real? Was the timing strategic? Was the engagement authentic or useful? Once romance becomes content, people stop consuming it emotionally and start auditing it like PR. That is the darker question underneath this entire controversy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially running for
President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
And yet, even with the backlash, Erika has remained a public figure with a microphone, a stage, and a loyal base ready to defend her. That matters because it means this is not a private fallout anymore. It is a battle over image control, legitimacy, and who gets to narrate a political widow's future. Candace is selling exposure, Erika is projecting resilience, the audience is choosing which performance feels more believable.
I don't believe her at all. That wasn't convincing. I don't know what was hard about getting that sentence out. That seems remarkably rehearsed. It almost just seems like she forgot a line. Nothing in her eyes there makes you believe it. She's telling the truth, but beyond the eyes, just the actions, right? You can judge people by their actions. Erika, if she truly wanted more transparency, she could provide it because you don't need it in a courtroom. We actually do not need to turn to the courts to have the public understand what happened on that day.
So was there really a paid proposal plot, or is this the internet stitching circumstantial fragments into a scandal too addictive to quit? Right now, the allegation is still exactly that, an allegation. But the bigger takeaway may be even uglier. In the age of clicks, a relationship does not have to be fake to be treated like marketing. It just has to go viral.